And Mr. Azim invented this, and he invented it, and what struck me, not only do I think it's beautiful, but it's different. Somebody has taken something that we know and that we love and works and changed it. They've looked out of the box. They've looked a different way of looking at it. And it takes me into all sorts of thinking about the way you look at things. And I took the extreme example of, dare I say his name? Oh. And also with it, Philip Green, also put in, about how they do not appear to have a capacity to think in any other way but about themselves and what they want and how they go about it. There's 2 on my list and there's one more. It's me. To be frank, it was me. I hope I've got a little better. But there were some examples that when I was thinking about this, the umbrella and the trunk and green, and I looked back and I thought, what has changed me? And the most significant event was when I was at school. And we were having a sound-off. We had actually a debating competition. And I won it. And I won it because I really felt very, very deeply about the right of prisoners in prison. Not only we were talking about capital punishment and against that, but how people who are prisoners have the right, when their sentences are finished, to come out and go back into society. And I felt so strongly, and I was so mad about it, and as you are when you're younger, passionately, you may be passionately wrong, but passionately about it. And then, a few weeks later, it came back to bite me. Because I opened the newspaper, and guess what? There was a picture of Joe. And Joe, I used to lunch with every single day at a table for us who had sandwiches. And Joe had been murdered. And Joe had been murdered by a man on his first day out of prison. In it went, even a stupid brain like me. Why? Do you think, by the way, I still felt the same afterwards as I felt before? Not on your life. It changed my perception, it changed my feelings. Something that then happened later on, when I was at a dinner party, a very rare one, with Mark, my husband, and people were talking, people I didn't know, and they were talking about really when it was the EU, and it was the beginning, like Brexit. They were very passionate about immigrants weren't going to be welcome. Look what they were going to do to the health service, to the schools, you name it. They were going to be detrimental. Mark and I kept very quiet. We didn't say a word. Mark's parents are from Vienna, and they came here, and they were immigrants, and they were refugees. My grandparents were from Russia, and the same thing applied. We kept very quiet, and we thought, they haven't got a clue. And if only they knew it from our point, how welcoming, if it wasn't for how welcoming England was, well, we wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't be able to argue with Mark. For the final event that happened that really made the most lasting effect on me and changed my life was a girl when I was on a helpline. And I was on duty, and I was a young volunteer. I haven't been a volunteer for very long. And we had night duties, and by the way, on night duties then you could go out, you could actually go and visit people. And she rang up, and I was tired, and it was late, and I had had an argument with the kids at home, and I wanted to get off duty, but she rang at about 11. And she said that her name was Danielle, and she was French. And she said, I feel very low. I thought to myself, low, so what? Okay, why are you bothering at this time? She said, I don't want to talk now, I would like you to come and see me. And I thought, for goodness sake, I'm going to get there, so nobody's going to be there, what a waste of time. For goodness, pull yourself together, why couldn't you come in the next morning? I got in the car, and it was pouring with rain as it does. 11 o'clock at night, tired, and I got there. It was in Watford. And I went up the stairs, and I got to her flat, and the door was open. Oh, why don't you just sort of come with me? Here it is. Here's the room that she was in. Come in. And I want to show you. I'm just putting it on pause. Putting her on pause. So you can see. There it is, this gentle room, nice room, clean room, bare room. And she had the kitchen there, toilet was through there. Came round here, and on the side, the only thing that there was a photograph of two young boys. Moved on, and there she was, sat in the chair. You can see her, beautiful. 26-year-old girl smiling at me. I thought, what a waste of time. For goodness sake, why are you bothering me? And then I turned round, and there was the bed, and the side of the bed were tablets and empty whiskey bottles. And she looked at me and she said, I'm dying, slowly, but I'm dying. And suddenly I saw things from a very different perspective, really different. And she was dying because her husband had, her father abused her all her life. She was living for those two boys that were her nephews. But she said, when they get to teenage, as I hate men now, I will hate them too. I can't live with that, and I am dying. I came out of there thinking, what do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? What right do you have to be judgmental and already make a decision? We can't see. It's not about me, it's about you. And it taught me such a valuable lesson. And you know what? Every time I look at the umbrella, it reminds me of it. Now, I don't know about you. Does anybody want to borrow it? Come, Jessica.